Now,
A very good morning to Hridesh sir and all my dear friends present here. I am Priyanka Sahu and I am representing our group Chandler and Monica. So friends, can anybody guess what's the topic of our group?
McDonald's.
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 Very right said all of you. The topic of group is McDonald's. You can just guess with our dress code or our batches. So let's get started.
So I am Anurag Sahu. Before directly jumping to the main topic, let's get some inspiration from this little story. सन 1902 की बात है। एक यूएस में गरीब परिवार में एक छोटे से बच्चे का जन्म हुआ था। और देखते ही देखते समय बीतता गया, वो छोटा सा बच्चा बड़ा हो गया और वो टाइम तक के वर्ल्ड वॉर 2 की तैयारियां भी शुरू हो गई थी और वर्ल्ड वॉर 2 होने ही वाला था। तो वो इंसान ने वर्ल्ड वॉर 2 के लिए एज अ एम्बुलेंस ड्राइवर काम किया। And as the time passes, he left that job and starting selling paper cups. Doing countless jobs, he spent 25 years of his life doing some little small things. Turning point was 1954. That he that man started working for a company as a delivery boy and got a work of delivering 6 grand to a restaurant. He accepted that job and went and carrying all the mixer grinders. He went to that restaurant and he was very shocked by seeing such a huge crowd in front of that restaurant. As his job was delivering, so he delivered that parcel and ordered some stuff for himself. He was so much sure that he will have to wait for a long time to get his parcel. But then after just sitting for a little moment, he got his parcel and he was again shocked that having such a huge crowd, how can someone deliver a parcel or within just a few minutes. So he was very shocked. So he inquired with a customer present there, and he took a little conversation. And that man asked to customer that इस रेस्टोरेंट की क्या खासियत है जो यहाँ इतना भीड़ लगा हुआ है। तो उस कस्टमर ने रिप्लाई किया कि यहाँ पर आपको बहुत कम समय में बहुत कम पैसे में बहुत अच्छा बर्गर मिलता है। So hearing this sentence, that man concluded that he should take a conversation with the owners of that restaurant, and the owner's name was Richard and Morris. So Richard and Morris gave a tour to that man of their restaurant, and that man looked for all things in the restaurant, and he was very much fascinated about the restaurant. So he asked that brothers, that is Richard and Morris, to give him a franchisee. But at that time things were not so good. People were facing many problems. He still was facing many financial problems. But regardless, he decided to run a franchisee of that restaurant. So these things was continued, and due to his limitless limitations and dedication, he worked for that restaurant, and that restaurant is today now one of the biggest food chain retail in whole world. Can you guess that restaurant's name?
McDonald's.
Okay, exactly.
McDonald's.
It's McDonald's. Exactly. Now you can guess that person's name who worked for restaurant.
Ray Kroc.
Correct. Exactly. So this was some inspiring story of McDonald's and Ray Kroc. This was from my side. Now my friend will continue.
I am Antara Agrawal and I am from Raipur, Chhattisgarh. I will brief about how was McDonald's formed. McDonald's is the America's largest fast food company operated by two brothers of California. Brothers Morris and Richard McDonald started the first McDonald's restaurant in 1948 by converting their barbecue restaurant into a burger and a milkshake joint located in California. The business, which was generating $2 lakh per annum in the 1940s, got a further boost with the emergence of a new revolutionary concept called self-service. The brothers introduced different ideas and concepts such as prices were kept low, speed, service, cleanliness, no waitress became the critical success factor of the McDonald's. Although the brothers started the first McDonald's restaurant, but this fact can't be ignored that it was Ray Kroc who founded McDonald's as the world who knows it. Yes, it was Kroc's idea to open franchise along worldwide. At first, the brothers refused his idea, but when Kroc told them they just have to sit idly and earn by selling royalty. Listening to this, The brothers thought it wasn't a bad idea. We just have to sit idle and do nothing. And the brothers agreed. And they changed the name to McDonald Corporation. And this is how the McDonald's came into existence. Now my friend will continue.
I am Ashwari Jain. I am from Rajnandgaon, Chhattisgarh. I will going to tell you about McDonald's, that is slogan used by Raymond Albert Kroc. सब फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आई विल स्टार्ट विद द quote. अपने ग्राहकों की देखभाल करे और अपना व्यवसाय अपने आप ध्यान रखेगा. जितना मैं दूसरे को सफल होने में मदद करता हूँ उतना ही मैं सफल होता हूँ. सफलता के लिए दो सबसे महत्वपूर्ण आवश्यकताएं है. पहला, सही समय पर सही जगह पर होना, और दूसरा, इसके बारे में कुछ करना. यदि आप सिर्फ पैसे के लिए काम करते हैं तो आप कभी बड़े नहीं बन पाएंगे. लेकिन अगर आप जो करते हैं उससे प्यार करते हैं और ग्राहक को हमेशा सबसे आगे रखते हैं तो सफलता आपकी होगी. किस्मत पसीने का लाभांश है. जितना आप अधिक पसीना बहाएंगे उतना भाग्य आपको मिलेगा. सफल होने के लिए आपको हिम्मत रखनी होगी. पहले बनो और आगे आओ. उचित जोखिम उठाना चुनौती का हिस्सा है. इसमें मजा है. एक आदमी को किसी भी अवसर का लाभ उठाना चाहिए जो उसके पास होता है. नाउ माय फ्रेंड विल कंटिन्यू.
I am Deepak Agarwal from Basna, Chhattisgarh. And now let us know how public reacted to McDonald's. In 1919, McDonald's failed experiment with pizza. Should they have thought the company that consumers don't visit fast food restaurants to sit around and waiting for food? Franchises complained about the expensive pizza oven and long cooking time, but it took until 2000 for McDonald's to close its pizza chapter. Another example is when both franchises owner and consumer were complaining about the McWraps. Tricky menu item took longer than expected amount of time, leads to frustrated and impatient consumer. But after some time, by simplifying the menu and self-serve ordering, McDonald's can lower its price from flavor deficit, cost, and cross utilization. स्मॉलर अनकम्प्लिकेटेड मेन्यू से ना स्टाफिंग कॉस्ट कम हुआ, बल्कि वो फ्रेंचाइजर्स को एक्सपेंसिव मशीन परचेस करने के लिए फोर्स भी नहीं करते. बाय गेटिंग बैक टू इट्स रूट्स, फ्रेंच फ्राइज, चीज बर्गर्स एंड hamburgers, McDonald's identify itself with its core consumer. And simple and quick ordering means happy customer. Evolving consumer is the core of every restaurant business.
I am Naman Yadav, and I will tell you about the revenue of McDonald's. McDonald's ओल्ड स्कूल हो या न्यू स्कूल, सबके सिलेबस में एक सब्जेक्ट कॉमन होता है और वो है प्रॉफिट. McDonald's generated a total revenue of 19.21 billion US dollars in 2020. In that year, when looking at McDonald's revenue by region, United स्टेट्स एक ऐसी कंट्री है जिन्होंने सबसे ज्यादा रिवेन्यू जनरेट किया है, अकाउंटिंग फॉर 7.66 बिलियन यूएस डॉलर. इंटरनेशनली ऑपरेट मार्केट्स इंक्लूडिंग बट नॉट एक्सक्लूसिव टू ऑस्ट्रेलिया, फ्रांस, कनाडा एंड यूके. contributed the largest sum to the McDonald's total revenue in 2020. बोलते हैं ना, हार के जीतने वाले घर को बाजीगर कहते हैं. मैकडोनल्ड हाईएस्ट ब्रांड वैल्यू बना, जो फास्ट फूड चेन का सबसे बेस्ट है. McDonald's had the highest brand value of any quick service restaurant by a large margin in 2020. Not only that, but it also come in 58 in a ranking of the biggest companies in the world. McDonald's is not the only player in this market. In 2020, Starbucks की revenue 19.16 billion US dollars है. Globally famous brand McDonald's recorded a net income of approximately 4.73 billion US dollars in 2020. The chart was given in the presentation. Now my friend will continue.
Are you all good investors? Do you like investing? Anyone interested in McDonald's investment? I, Harshajal Chatri, I will be telling you about investment in McDonald's, the current market position of McDonald's. The current market share of McDonald's is 239.23 US dollars with an increase of 0.46% today, which is a very good sign for all of you investors. You can invest in McDonald's. The market capital of McDonald's is 17.86 thousand crore rupees, which is a good sign for the income-oriented investors. All the income-oriented investors should invest in McDonald's. When we see the financials, we come to know about revenue. There is an increase in revenue of McDonald's by 56.53%. Net income has also been increased by 358.72%. Diluted EPS has also increased by 353.85%. And net profit margin is also increased by 192.08%. Now, when we come to the McDonald's dividend history, I will be telling you about one quote of Ray Kroc. Luck is a dividend of sweat. The more you sweat, the luckiest you get. From this proverb of Ray Kroc, I will be telling you about dividend history of McDonald's. McDonald's had paid their investors over the last 10 years about $4.73, which has climbed to 12.9% over the last year. This is a very good thing for all the shareholders. You should invest and get highest dividend in McDonald's. Now my friend will continue.
Once again, hi everyone. This was the things which have McDonald's done in all over world, but McDonald's is present in India also. So we have to look for the things which have done here to survive in India. So this restaurant service outlet company entered India in 1996. First outlet was situated in Delhi's Basant Lok Vasant Vihar. For administration purpose, McDonald had divided India into four parts, that is North and East, West and South. For administration purpose of West and South, Hardcastle Restaurants Private Limited has been appointed, and for administration of North and South portion of India, Vikram Bakshi's Cannot Plaza Restaurants Private Limited has been appointed. That was the administration purpose. So McDonald's had committed India that he will be using only India's product. For example, for cheese they are sold for cheese purpose. They have sold that these items for Dynamics Dairies Maharashtra, and sauce and burn is sourced from Mr. Bector Foods, and this list goes on. McDonald's has respected India's traditional and sentiments. So to enter into India, McDonald's had introduced a new item which is Mac Tiki Burger, and surprisingly, this item is only present in India only. And these here things don't not end. India is the only country where McDonald's is not selling any beef and pork items and other related items. Let's talk about the kitchen section. They have maintained two different categories of kitchen for their vegetarian customers and for non-vegetarian customers. They are not mixing both items with each other. So as a result, they have never handled our traditional and cultural sentiments. Firstly, McDonald's get many litigation about their doings, that people assuming that they are selling beef and pork items in India, but this was just a useless thing. The only thing was that McDonald's have very strong strategy, and they stood strong, and as a result of that, Indians have unconditional trust and love for McDonald's. Now my friend will continue.
I am Jay Jain and I am from Raipur. हमें अ, हमें मैकडॉनल्ड्स और मैकडॉनल्ड्स इंडिया के बारे में मेरे साथियों ने बताया। तो अब हम मैकडॉनल्ड्स की प्रमोशन स्ट्रैटेजी के बारे में जानते हैं। मैकडॉनल्ड्स बहुत सारे प्रमोशनल टेक्निक का यूज करता है ताकि ब्रांड लॉयल्टी और इंटरेस्ट बना पाए। यह लोगों को एक वजह देता है ताकि वो मैकडॉनल्ड्स जा पाए। Just like any other company, McDonald's also sponsors various promotion campaigns to push their brand. Promotion helps in creating a sense of community and association between the customer and its company. तो चलिए अब हम मैकडॉनल्ड्स के कोर मार्केटिंग एलिमेंट के बारे में जानते हैं। With an innovative approach to marketing and consumption patterns through value-added menu improvements, McDonald's aim to significantly improve market share in key markets through continually improving customer satisfaction and attracting new customers through cost savings, operational efficiencies, and improving brand loyalty. McDonald's, I am loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. It is a very well-known jingle that has been used by McDonald's for a very long time now. This jingle highlights the positive experience one can have while dining at McDonald's. This jingle is memorable because it speaks about how happy people are during their visit and there and how helpful and friendly the employees are. Now, my friend will continue.
I am here once again to tell you about the success of McDonald's. McDonald's has become the number one amongst fast food chains in the world. फोर्ब्स की लिस्ट के हिसाब से दुनिया का सबसे बड़ा क्विक सर्विस रेस्टोरेंट. Please understand some interesting facts with me about McDonald's. It is the most visited restaurants in the world. बर्गर 3 मिनट में बना लेता है. दुनिया भर में 37,000 आउटलेट्स से ज्यादा है इनके वर्ल्ड में. Serving in almost 115 countries. 68 million customers को रोज मैकडॉनल्ड्स बर्गर खिला रहा है with 3.75 employees working with them. इनका जो रोनाल्ड मैकडॉनल्ड है वो सेंटा क्लॉज से भी ज्यादा फेमस हो चुका है. So how McDonald's got such a big great success? Come on, let's know with me. First thing was their methods and systems and formats and model. Tell me one thing, burgers are sold in every street today. They are tasty too, but they do not spread to the world. How will they spread to the world? They will spread when only the business formats are unique and different. Ray Kroc's methodology was to make their franchisee owners successful. As a result, they expanded. Second thing is McDonald's uses strategic values Q, S, V, and C. Q stands for quality. No compromise with the quality of burgers. S stands for service. Most speedy service in the world. जैसा कि आप जानते हैं 3 मिनट्स में बर्गर बना लेता है. V stands for value for money. It offers affordable products to its customers. And C stands for cleanliness. McDonald's is known for its cleanliness. Third thing is local people and local products. For example, अगर इनका कोई आउटलेट साउथ इंडिया में है तो वहाँ के एम्प्लॉयज भी साउथ इंडियन होंगे so that they can deal good with the people. Local products means that अगर आप इंडिया में हैं तो आपको महाराजा बैग बर्गर वो देते हैं या अगर आप ग्रीस में हैं तो आपको ग्रीक बर्गर खिलाएंगे. So friends, मैकडॉनल्ड्स जैसे ग्लोबल ब्रांड की सक्सेस स्ट्रेटेजी हम जान चुके हैं. यही कुछ छोटे छोटे कंसर्न थे जिनके कारण मैकडॉनल्ड्स आज इतना सक्सेसफुल हो चुका है. आई वुड से वन थिंग, if you work to earn money, you will never make it. But if you love what you are doing and will make genuine efforts, success will be yours. So now my friend will continue. Sorry for the interruption. I will show a video to you. Sorry for the interruption. Video is not working. Now my friend will continue.
Okay. So it's a time for a poetry. I am depicting a poetry on success, which shows the Rebend Albert Kroc sacrifices their lives and turns the McDonald's into the most profitable business. रोको मत खुद को कुछ करने से, कुछ तो बदलेगा आगे बढ़ने से. इस तरह हार कर बैठे हो, किसका इंतजार है? अकेले आगे बढ़ते रहो, खुद से अगर प्यार है. कहने तो दुनिया जो कहती है, जीतने वाले कहाँ किसी से डरते हैं. देखी है मैंने थोड़ी सी जिंदगी, थोड़े हार भी देखे हैं, गिरा हूं बहुत बार, अंधकार भी देखे है। एक बार फिर खड़े होकर असफलता पर वार करो, जीतना है अगर तुमको खुद से फिर से तैयार करो। हौसला, तेरा भी वक्त आएगा, खुशी भी मिलेगी और मजा भी आएगा। 2 लाइन का गाना कामयाबी ऊपर। हम होंगे कामयाब, हम होंगे कामयाब, हम होंगे कामयाब एक दिन। हो मन में है विश्वास, पूरा है विश्वास, हम होंगे कामयाब एक दिन।
एक दिन।
Thank you, sir. This is all from our group. Thank you, sir, for giving this opportunity, and thank you all team members. Thank you.
Thank you, Group 4.
Simran, just wait a minute. Can I show the video?
Huh,
It is working
sure.
now.
Sure.
हम दोनों बॉयफ्रेंड गर्लफ्रेंड है क्या?
साउंड बढ़ाना थोड़ा।
पर मुझे तो सिर्फ मैं कालू टिक्की चाहिए। ऐसा क्या? तो फिर ठीक है।
शुक्रिया। एक आलू टिक्की है, सिर्फ 25 रुपए।
That's all.
Okay, thank you, Priyanka, and thank you, Group number 4. Your presentation was amazing, and I want to say कि भले ही तुम लोगों का टॉपिक जो था वो सिंपल था, but your presentation was amazing.